liquid. In general, I feel like a nerf to a support in the laning stage is a big thing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this one's going to play. Meanwhile, the bottom lane here as well. FortuneSOul just trying to do what he can, coming in with the plasma field there as well. Just trying to secure, get some damage off here as well, but securing those hits onto the creeps. Even trying to get a couple of denies out here. But Hoodwink is going to be able to turn it around here. And I suppose this is a big thing, right? The Marcy isn't even really coming in to harass, just supporting with the sidekick. So SC not even going to be able to find out the lockdown here onto going to be a really nice pushback on FortuneSOul here as well. And Shanks not going to be able to get that jump in. But yeah, SC, as a Crystal Maiden slow hero anyway, not able to close the gap too much to get on top of Shanks and throw that harass out, but gets a little bit there. We'll see what he's going to be able to do to play around with this one. If he's going to try and hang around that creep wave just a little bit closer to try and maybe get a frostbite or two on the heroes in the lane.
Now, there's one thing I didn't mention is that even though I feel like the early to mid game should be better for IHC, Ace is going to die top.
Ooh, is that going to be first blood? It is. It's actually CML that picks it up there. There was the bug on top, but that's going to be more than enough damage coming through because, Terrorblade, it's still a Terrorblade support or not. You still have that Metamorphosis, still have that big boost up and was able to throw the damage out and get the kill onto the techies.
The Darks here in the lane.
Yeah, and this time, like you say, it is a ranged hero on the carry, so we're going to see a little bit of aggression coming out. Lewis and Ikigai trying to trade out here. Does he want to come back in? There's going to be the Terrorblade here down now as well. What can they do from this? The blast off, it connects onto the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit, though, he might be able to get himself away from this one. No, ticks down, and Ikigai's going to be able to get this kill now. Marcy is going to try and join this fight. They might be able to get the return kill onto the techies here. The two supports, Taser, going to offer some reprieve from the right-click hit, but he will still go down. And look at this one, Ember Spirit, he wants both of them. He might be able to take down, should be able to take down CML with that rundown. Yeah, good kill there. Good kills coming out for the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he committed for the haste rune just half a second too late with the rolling thunder, or else he would be able to get that haste. And once you get the haste, the Air Spirit's dead. So very courageous from Ikigai, but he knew his supports were coming. So in general, very nice play.
Yeah, and we are the Marcy, but got to be careful now because the Ember Spirit from the other side underneath the tier 1 tower. TP's going to come back in from that Earth Spirit here as well. What damage can he do? It's going to be the rolling boulder onto the techies underneath the tower. Drops that magnetize now as well. Frostbite comes out from the Crystal Maiden and not going to be able to get the kill onto the techies, but the Marcy will still survive. Or maybe I spoke a little bit too soon here as the reflection comes out and techies, he will fall. CML gets the kill. Slider Face comes through here from the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit, full health, full mana, and Lewis, it's going to be the kick away into the rolling boulder, but it doesn't get him up onto the high ground, and now the wall is going to be dropped, and Lewis, he's going to be at risk. The vacuum comes back, he is going to go down. SE gets the kill, and he won't be able to get that return kill here. He's going to be the core.
Once more.
Yeah, and Ikigai, does he get it? Solid Fist just needs it. The ones who will be able to pick it up underneath the tier 2. Yeah, and well, you can see that the farm priority coming through here on the left-hand side, how the net worth breaking down. That FortuneSOul, he is still a Razor, he doesn't have that flash farm capability where the Weaver maybe get a little bit ahead with this Maelstrom. He's having a little bit, not a massively different time, he's only going to be about 500, 600 gold ahead, and in fact, he might be able to even it up here, FortuneSOul with the kill. Shanks, he's going to be the one that gets caught out. Glemnick comes out on the back line now as well. Great bushwhack though. What damage can they do? The Magnetize has already been used to get the sounds onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit taking a lot of damage. The vacuum back, they don't get the kill, and Ikigai is going to be able to get away with the Remnant. He's still alive, he's still going, and now they clear up a couple of kills, but Ikigai's going to be the furthest one away. You can see that the Weaver's getting involved, but that was a great turnaround here from the side of IHC.
That's all on the Greaves. You get very low HP, 15 health regen, 8 armor. Yeah. That is why Ikigai survived. It's just a lot of damage over time as well. I guess the heroes that do a bit more burst damage, Hoodwink and Weaver, didn't get as involved as Air Spirit, which is the problem, as they're going to find this Weaver.
Yeah, he's been dusted now as well. Gets that time lapse off, but the Frostbite comes out. He is going to be controlled. The blast off the 3 heroes, 4 heroes commit, and in fact, Shanks, he's just going to be a really nice bonus after the fact, as it looks like they get 2 of them. And IHC, well, they are on the ball, had a bit of a rough time yesterday, it seems like, but they've come right back in, they've shook it off, and, they're right back on the horse here, having a big impact in this fight, in this game.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like, go for a 5-man smoke, it looks like, so I do like that. Is it too late, though?
Well, they might see the Ember. Glemnir comes out now as well. It's going to be the rolling boulder. Do they have the silence here as well as extra control? Blast off comes through, but they still get the kill onto Ikigai. Ikigai's gone down, and now the techies should be that next one to fall. CML does get the kill this time onto Ace.
Yeah, no darks here, no greaves. They get the fight. Can they get the tower as well? I think they can.
Yeah, should be able to. CML gets a Sunder off onto the Weaver. The Weaver does have that time lapse if he needs to, so third life coming through. Good catch on the Gluttony now as well. The Manta Style does get used though, so do you want to try and go into this one? FortuneSOul, it's a lot of damage onto Lewis. They take down SE, and the Gluttony comes out once again for that lockdown Ikigai. He wants to get himself right back in the fight, and this time Execration. They tried to not overstay their welcome here, but the two support, oh excuse me, I'm so used to seeing the Hoodwink as a support, but yeah, Terrorblade support as well as the Hoodwink. Gluttony comes back in. What are they going to be able to do onto this one? The wall's going to be dropped. Density going to try and trade off. Does he try and get himself out of this one? The sharpshooter, it's gonna be enough for the kill.
That's a dieback on the Ember. IHC, not like this.
No, dude, he's getting a little bit. Oh, the vacuum back. It drags the Weaver back up onto the cliff, so he is gonna be killed off.
It was 100 HP. He had to force BKB because of one squirrel. One pesky freaking squirrel.
Oh, look at this now. Blade Mail's going to be popped by Lewis. There's going to be the jump in from Marcy. They get the catch out onto SE. There's going to be the Iron Storm being popped. Wall goes down. But there's going to be the Rolling Boulder away now. And even bring the Static Link as well. Lewis, he's going to turn right back around into this one. He's a big tanky boy, but his Blade Mail's already gone. The Sunder from CML is going to save Lewis for a little bit longer now. The Sounds comes out, but the BKB still there onto the Razor. They get the kill onto SE. Chase down. Swarm's going to be dropped. What can they do? Lewis has gone down. The Sharpshooter did miss there as well. It looks like the chase down into CML. CML's already used that Sunder, but he's going to be in biz. So getting himself away from FortuneSOul. FortuneSOul trying to deal with the Swarm coming out from the Weaver. The Weaver chase down coming through on the back lines now as well. What can he do? Ember Spirit, he wants to get himself in, get some revenge. He gets the kill onto Tino, but he is going to be locked down by that Gluttony before he gets himself out. But the Great Vacuum now, it looks like Ikigai should be able to. No! He had nothing to jump away to, so he will fall.
What a crazy fight that was. They... Like... IHC, they're taking this fight with no BKB on the Ember, but they got a decent initiation. I mean, that fight was all over the place. I think the summary of and yeah, at the end of the day, because they have this tier 1 on Execration, this is such a good fight. Like, you still can buy back TP. It feels like this should be an advantageous fight for IHC just because they're a Radiant side, and that's why you have to take this tower. I like the play. Do you glyph? You don't. But they're gonna scout Roshan. Do you just go for it? I mean, they're really farmed. I think they might have enough time. Oh, it's gonna scream though.
Look at these crits coming out though. Over 1,000 on the crits damage, and Roshan gets really down low. Everybody backs themselves away. They look for that counter initiation. The bushwhack. They get the lockdown onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit. The Gluttony's going to follow up now as well. Does he get? There's going to be the damage coming through here. They still don't get the kill onto the Ember Spirit though. Roshan's going to go low. Did he actually get the pickup? They don't get the steal or the pickup on the side of the Radiant. So damage coming through. IHC, what have they done? It's going to be the buyback coming through from the Terrorblade. Look at that big blow up. But they take down Ace after that one. And Weaver, he wants to get involved. He want to try and clean this up. He's going to be able to try and do what damage he can. Even the Blade Mail coming from that Earth Spirit now as well. Radiant, excuse me, the Aegis respawn here, and it looks like the Radiant. Do they run themselves away? No! What? They get the kill. He will tick down after this one. Lewis gets it with the Magnetize, but they get the double kill onto the Weaver. Sunder going to keep Lewis alive, and Lewis wants to carry on chasing. Going to go on to SE. There's going to be another bit of damage coming through. So they actually get hit by the Crystal Clone here on Lewis, and Lewis will carry on chasing down the roll. It doesn't even need it. CML gets it with those ranged attacks. Force Staff don't disjoin. And it was a great trade out for both sides. They take this
350 health.
Yeah, and the Hurricane pack there as well. 15 strength, 200 health as well. So it does add up. Oh, there might be a fight breaking out though. Are they going to try and go for this one? They might just leave the Terrorblade now. This is big because the Terrorblade did buy back in that last fight, so he's dead for 80 seconds. It is a big opening here for IHC, maybe to force down a tier 2 tower or so.
Yeah, they draw the line. They should be able to get one tower at least. The Razor keeps on farming here. No refresh. I mean, they don't really get anything out of the Terrorblade Q at the end of the day. They didn't try to force mid, and that's the problem with their draft. Like, they get small advantages in the map, but they can't translate that to anything because they need big advantages around the map. And to get those big advantages, you need big fights. And Execration is like, we're not going to give it to you. And what are you going to do? We're going to poke our tower? Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, well, it's good to jump in now. The vacuum comes through. They put the lockdown onto the Weaver. Do they have enough to get the lockdown, stop him from being able to? No, he gets that time lapse off. He's going to be back to full health now as well. Shanks taking a lot of damage. What's he going to be able to do? He doesn't have enough lifesteal to keep himself sustained here. Lewis dives himself into 3 heroes. Got that Blade Mail going. He's going to be ambushed for a little bit longer here. Drops a Magnetize. Might be able to get the kill into the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit jumps in a little bit further on, but the Hoodwink going to be lining up. Gets that kill on AC as well as Ikigai. They've all gone down here, and the only trade-off is Shanks for that one. They are low on the side of Execration. Do they want to go for more?
Man, they take that fight 5 versus 4, and it's still not enough.
Yeah, with the Octarine here as well. Yo, you are going to be able to get those. If you start off the fight with a bushwhack into a sharpshooter every 33.8 seconds on the sharpshooter, so you're going to be able to get at least 1 off in the fight. And again, if you start off with that, maybe even 2 to finish off a good couple of heroes on the side of IHC.
Boom, boom. They will know that they are smoked here. I think they're not fully utilizing this Terror Blade to the best of its ability. Like, I feel like you have to be sending those Terror Blade illusions into those choke points so that you know, it's a bit less obvious that you're smoked.
Yeah, we'll vacuum back onto the Weaver now as well, but the Weaver does have that Aegis as well as that time lapse. The Sunder comes out as well, and Weaver gonna pop that time lapse. As you want to get involved, this is one drops that late mid backline, so they're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Terror Blade. Damage going to come through. Ikigai wants to get himself right back in here. Darkseer though loses his life. Tino is gonna be able to do so much damage. Den Sanity takes down Ace. FortuneSOul even through the BKB. Look at this damage just being traded off now once again, and that's still an Aegis. The dive comes in from Shanks. They take down 3. They might be able to make it 4. Is it going to be a full 5-man now as well? Ikigai wants to get involved. They take down the Crystal Maiden. And Ikigai coming in, searing chains. He gets back to the fountain. 4 heroes dead. They are going to be able to break the base on the side of
HP with every hit. That's not counting all of the other spells. And that's it. Like, IHC, they had a timing, but they never got the 5 versus 5 fights they needed or they wanted. In general, Execration was like, okay, we're going to chill. Maybe our Earth Spirit doesn't get as much farm as he wants, but all of the other 4 heroes can get it over the time.
Yeah, they get the kill. Crystal Maiden buys back, but I don't think SE can 1v4. It's just a big ask, and the GG call does come through here. So game number 1 going to the way of Execration.
Yeah, is a huge question mark.
Yeah.
The chain pick is not even the chain itself, is that you have Morphling TA. It feels like, okay, you have this Morphling TA. Who's actually gonna play the mid game? Like, I think IHC they double down too much on the greed. As the enemy might just be dead.
Yeah, he even went back here to try and snatch that bounty ring, but there's 3 heroes sticking around him. He gets caught out, he gets ganged up on, and they just kick him down here. Den Sanity gives up the first blood
to overcome the laning stage hurdle.
Yeah, speaking about being greedy there, Den Sanity chasing down onto 11, getting 6 stacks of the Essence Shifter while CML trying to throw out with the Hammer of Priority here as well, just to get the the slowdown onto 11, just to allow Slark time to get those right clicks off. But you can see that CML might be just punished here. There's going to be the chase down. Blood Grenade comes through here onto CML. CML, he's only level 1, doesn't have that purification just yet either. He is going to be taking a lot of damage, maybe trying to get himself into the jungle to deny himself to the Ancients.
It's blocked!
He took in here, but it's blocked. He blocked it himself. He is hoisted by his own petard, and he's going to be killed off here. CML goes down. 11 picks up the credit for the kill. While that's going on, though, it's going to buy the Slurk about a wave or so of time to get his farm back up and, get himself some last hits on the board.
Yeah, that's decent, but you are losing a lot of HP in the mid tower. They still have that catapult wave, but Shanks might be, at least this should wait Ikigai from tanking the catapult, unless they want to glyph this, which I don't think they want to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Shanks just dropping those cogs. Yeah, just trying to force back here in the mid lane. And
time?
The traps have been dropped. Lewis, he just gets it. Oh, Tino, he gets solo kill here by FortuneSOul, so that's a good pickup for the Morphling.
Oh, nice. Dispels the trap there and gets the kill on Ace. Yeah, Lewis is backing this game.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not really been too much out of it because he has been pulling into camps, yeah, and he's got a lot of trample damage.
Oh, I think they might even kill. Okay, I think 11's dead. He used the swashbuckle.
Yeah.
The salve is not gonna save you, buddy.
Oh no! The flame break, it actually interrupts here. 11. He might be able to turn this one back around.
That's how it
I don't
worked.
think Lewis did either here now. So on Den Sanity, he doesn't have the Shadow Dance. He is straight up dead.
That's not a stun, bro. Clutch flame break usages. We'll see if it's still gonna pay off. But yeah, so far they're definitely having a great game here. Even though that's a 4K gold lead Minatendo, look at the win probability. 54% for Execration.
Yeah, and
4K.
Shanks is going to go down here. There's going to be the charge coming in from the Primal Beast. Lewis, what's he going to do? He's still got that Pulverize. If he wants to use it, Hand of God will be used. Catches the Pulverize now into the TA. He's taking way too much damage. He was in the middle of a Firefly. And the Sticky Napalm coming out over the top there as well. He just melts to that area damage coming out from the side of IHC.
Okay, They overcommit and they will pay a hefty price. That's a tower. No way Slark is ready to defend against that. And
he's just under 2k above the Slark here as well. He's bullying Tino out of lane. Every time Tino comes forward here, the waveform into the adaptive strike, and Tino has to back himself away. Not the tanky hero here, this hoodwink that he was at the end of the last game. Oh, jump comes in. Do they get a kill to Sanity? He's going to pop that Shadow Dance immediately. Oh, no. The TP is going to be interrupted, though. They find him. They get the kill. Even FortuneSOul going to come up here to celebrate with the waveform. Immediately going back down to the bottom part of the map. But that's a big pick into a tower.
How did the Pango bounce back?
What can you do on the side of Execration to maybe, you know, I mean, the Aegis is up on the Templar Assassin as well, so you've got to get through that. But how do you get these... 2 cores on the side of IHC to their first deaths?
You have to bait those fights. I think the way they've been doing it is perfect. Just bait the Primal Beast with the Omni Knight. Hopefully... Oh, well, now the Omni is dead.
Yeah, lasso onto the Omni here as well. CML, he's still fairly tanky, uses the Purification as well, but he's in the middle of that Chen army. He just disappears as FortuneSOul waveforms over him and gets that kill. If that's what Morphin wants.
Why they're trying to fight here with Aegis still being up and the Primal being top. This is a really tough ask. I guess the Batrider was showing bottom, but that's still such a hard fight. And they did blow a smoke for this. Not ideal. No.
Aegis is going to expire in the next, I think, about 30 seconds. Is that a timing that oh, in fact, they might not be able to. If they lose Shanks here, this is going to be a big opening. You know, he's dead for 30 seconds, and the 30 seconds in itself isn't that big, but it's the fact now that the Aegis is going to expire, and Execration won't take advantage of that until the clock works back up.
Yeah, this Lewis stole the Wisdom Rune, and also is forcing the Steel 1 tower. It feels like they will take this, but less so.
Here we go, the lockdown. Tino at least does have that buyback if he wants to commit it now as well. The tier 3 tower taking a lot of pressure. Will be burnt out and killed off this tier 3. Aegis going to be reclaimed here. Do they want to try and go into Ikigai? It's going to be the blade mail being popped. Ikigai taking a lot of damage. There is going to be the leash pounce coming out now as well. I think he grabs a creep to pulverize. And the TA is going to be able to get away from this one. Will stun up a little bit, and then Sanity taking a lot of damage inside that Shadow Dance. But yeah, I don't actually think they got the grab on the TA itself, but now this time with that bushwhack into the hook shot. Do they have enough for the kill? They do. They take down Ikigai. They might be able to go for more now as well. There's going to be Orchid on the back lines. Ace, what's he going to be able to do? They might be able to take down Shanks. Shanks will die. And the buyback comes out from the TA. They want to be ending this game here and now. They've built themselves up. They got the kill onto the Slug, and they want to go for at least racks.
Their best game so far in this tournament.
Yeah, Ikigai maybe just getting a little bit excited though with that team fight going on now. And 11 going to be jumped on. Blade Milk comes out from Lewis, but waveform to the backline. CML, he just disappears. FortuneSOul, what a way to get your godlike spree now. And the lasso lockdown onto Lewis. Bushwhack comes up, but it should be more than enough damage to get the kill onto Lewis. Lewis, is that the Depth Shroud coming out? It is the protection here for the Primal Beast. And Primal, he is trying to crawl his way back to base. Ikigai still gets the kill. And now it is going to be the racks being started on by that TA and the rest of his team to be able to burn down one. There is still a tier 2 tower in the bottom lane, so they won't be able to get megas out of this. But the tier 3 tower top, it's down to about half health already. They're starting on this one. Fortification will be used, trying to deal with this Chen army here. Bushwhack and Rocket Flare, and you can see that, I mean, they're playing around for time. This is going to be, do they want to go for a smoke wrap around here? They're looking for the angle on the hookshot, maybe a pounce in here as well. FortuneSOul furthest one forward, but they want the kill onto the Chen. They want the kill onto the Batrider first. FortuneSOul, it's going to pounce in, but then Sanity actually gets to that Chen here. This is going to be the Embers coming out. Do they have the protection now as well? Yeah, they have no detection here. Lewis is going to be able to get the pulverize out onto 11, but 11's not really going to be bothered about that. Hand of God gets used before SE goes down, and SE, he's still surviving all through this one, and look at it now. Lasso lockdown, Lasso's back up. They get the kill onto the Primal Beast. Primal Beast dead. 45 seconds on the sidelines. SE will fall. It doesn't matter. They get a response onto CML. They're looking for Shanks. They may be looking for more here. Flamebreak actually pushing onto Shanks. Do they want to go on the back lines? Sticky Napalms, Swashbuckle don't connect, but they do still steam. And Shanks, he's trying to do what he can with a jetpack TP out, but nah, he's going to be controlled up. He is going to be killed off, it looks like.
They have to TP away. The waves are just pushing in. Their tier 4s are taking damage. It was a decent attempt, but that Chen is so... And they will try and poke the high ground here. Smoke from Execration, though. Trying to find the right angle. You want to kill the Chen or the Batrider. Those are the two heroes. But if you go for the Bat, there's going to be all of those healing. So ideally, the hero, you want to kill him before he pops the pie. Can you do that, though? You get the vision.
Well, they're going to be able to get a jump on now as well. Do they have the control? There's going to be the trample damage coming through. Hand of God was already used here. You're going to get that Yule setter out into the Pango. Just get pulverized. Do they have the damage to finish him off? No, the lasso comes out. Densanity, in fact, Tino will be able to get the kill onto IHC, onto 11. But IHC, they're fighting back to this one. Shanks is already dead. Batrider will fall. Densanity, he wants to go for even more here. Can he get the farm out? Can he get the kill? They might be able to get onto the 4-step away in Chen. He's still alive. The rocket flare damage. It is enough in the end. Tino does get the kill. It's going to cost them 3 heroes here, this fight. And IHC, do they want to go for more? They get the trap sounds onto Slot. Could be the waveform forward now. So look at how much damage FortuneSOul. He just blows up that Slark. The trap silence means that the Slark can't get away. And
Dude, if he
just
lives
comes
there, he had 20.
You see the TAs going towards the BKB, but the smoke out from Execration. Okay, Densanity isn't here. Is he going to join up with his teammates? Does he want to try and go for that TP? And he is going to TP himself back. So they want to try and
Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, and contesting it now as well. At that time when the jump comes in, who are they going to be able to catch? Pulverize comes out onto the Batrider. That's going to be a really good catch, but the Bushwhack, it doesn't actually connect. CML is going to be able to pick up that Wisdom Rune just before, just in case he goes down here. What damage can they do? Backline jump in from Shanks. He's going to try and use that jetpack now as well. Get on top of the Chen. Chen's going to pop that Hand of God. Do they have enough damage to get the kill? Because the TA, he is joining this fight. CML is going to drop, and now Densanity's out as well. He's trying to go for the TP onto Shanks, but this is going to be a 2 versus 5 as a lasso. It will connect, and now last stand chance for Execration. I don't know if they have that in them here. We might just be seeing the end of the final game of the day.
Yeah, it's a really tough fight. They have 3 4-steps on the side. I mean, look at this Hoodwink. It's so much damage, but they can't really find a fight where the Hoodwink's nearby to do the damage. They have to jump his Chen away. This might be it.
Yeah, Shanks is going to be up in the next 8 seconds, but they've got to buy time here to stop. I mean, the Slug in 45 seconds to stop the space from being completely overrun. But it looks like it is going to be Megas being given up. Jump in from the Primal Beast. No. And now the BKB comes out from Morphle. He's going to be able to dive that back lines. And Tino could be a really good Guardian Angel. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer. But FortuneSOul, how quickly he does damage to pretty much everybody on the side of Execration. And now it's going to be Lewis in his sight lines. He's going to be able to blow him up, though, with the Adaptive Strike. Backlines here as well. Shanks trying to do what he can. There's going to be another lasso lockdown. The GG will be called.
I gotta say, to me, Ace was the MVP of this game. The amount of value he got out of Flame Break this game was crazy. He canceled like 4 pulverizes, so many onslaughts, just taking the clockwork away from the cogs. He